Let's do some Ultimate Team, shall we? Coming back to episode 16 of this English national squad road to glory. No changes to the side going into the first game, although we have given Phil Jagielka a gold 13 game contract. First game in the quarterfinals of the Cup this time is against a Premier League side. These guys it's a decent team actually. Daniel Sturridge, Landon Donovan, Jermaine Defoe up front with Rambo and Scott Parker in midfield, and then a 5 at the back, 3 centre backs with technically two wing backs, but William Gallas is playing at right wing back. And I played the ball back to Keeps here, and I must have somehow like double tapped A because I just played it straight to his Scotty Parker, who put him 1-0 up, and then Jagielka just nailed Daniel Sturridge in the box. 20 minutes in, and unsurprisingly, he got a pen. Landed on him. Keeps went the right way, but the pen was just too high. Couldn't quite get his hand to it. We went 2-0 down, but Jermaine Beckford was causing him all sorts of problems down the wing, and cuts the ball back to David Beckham, who slots it into the bottom corner to bring it back to 2-1. And tried to pick the ball up again. Just ended up kicking it further into the net and running around the post because I'm shit at that. Landon Donovan got played through just on the stroke of half time. Good finish into the top corner to put him 3-1 up, and then instantaneously Jermaine Defoe from that kick-off, still just before half-time. Good finish. Keeps probably should have done better, but straight through the middle of the goal, and 3-2 just before half-time. So positives, you know, confident that we could come back and get a result from this. Jermaine Pennant picks the ball out wide, plays a 1-2 with Matty Etherington, digs it out from underneath his feet, and that is a fantastic finish across keeper into the far corner. Really impressed with that. See the replay here. Good 1-2. Gets the ball out of his feet. Just whips it. Great finish just inside the post. Bex on the edge of the box tries to whip it off the post. Jermaine Defoe. A couple of defenders around him. Scott Parker on the chest control. Oh my god. When has Scott Parker ever done that in his entire life? I don't care. I am slightly annoyed because I haven't yet got that 50G achievement on my main account for scoring a goal with an overhead kick. But to be fair, I really don't care. 90th minute, so scared of getting noobed that I forgot to close him down. And Ramirez just slotted it past Ben Foster into the back of the net. And 4-4 after 90 minutes. Obviously being a cup competition, it then went to extra time. And this was really the only chance of extra time, 3 minutes in. And Jermaine Defoe rifles it off the post. We went to pens. Not confident, to be fair, on penalties, and the first one was saved by Jermaine Beckford. Oh, this was nuts. I hate pens, it's just so random. But good save there from Ben Foster to save from Daniel Sturridge, so it's 1-1 after 2 pens. Cheeky one straight down the mids. It's always a gamble going down the middle. You never know whether he's just going to catch you out, but thankfully he didn't there. Beckham slots that one away. Ramirez with a penalty saved from Ben Foster, and then it all came down to this final pen. Scott Parker scored the overhead kicked, but it's 4-3 up to win the pens from 4-2. Fantastic penalty right across into the bottom corner, and we're through to the semi-finals of the Cup on a random penalty shootout. Two changes. Going into the semi-final, Gary Cahill comes in for Roger Johnson, 950 coins. And another Chelsea signing, we actually went out and bought ourselves a Daniel Sturridge for 1200 coins. And he replaced, what's his face, Jermaine Beckford. And as you can tell from this guy's team, Wellington up top, Obafemi Martins, Victor Abina, Danny, Arshavin. This guy was an absolute pace whore. And I just don't even know how to begin to explain how this game went. Every opportunity he had going forward was a tramp. And every opportunity I had going forward was like this. Just shot after shot after shot blocked. It was the most unbelievably frustrating game of football to play. Noob failed that time. Literally, it was every single attack he did was 1-2s between Martins, Abina and I don't know what Jermaine Defoe's doing there. 1-2s between Abina, Obafemi Martins and Wellington. And just before half time, another noob. This time it's successful and we went 1-0 down just on the stroke of half time. really just pissed me off beyond all belief. It's just clearly the only way that this guy can get to a semi-final is by using cheap tactics. And when you're playing against a team like that, it's almost impossible to counteract unless you're just able to take your chances. But Daniel Sturridge fired wide, and then another quick 1-2 between Martins and Wellington, and he somehow gets an amazing amount of power on this whip, even though he's just hit it with his toes. Opens his face, doesn't even swing at it, it just bounces off his foot, flies into the bottom corner. Another attempted move 5 minutes later. This time I had the opportunity there to do it myself, but didn't. You know, I don't want to win games by using cheap tactics. I'd rather lose. And again, 89th minute, could have done it again, chose not to. But just unbelievably frustrating. Phil Jagielka picks the ball up from the corner. Just try and keep possession here. Doesn't really. There's so many defenders back there. You just can't pick your way through. Jermaine Defoe hits the bar, comes back to Sturridge, who squares it to Gary Cahill, and does pop it in the back of the net in the 90th minute. But that is how the game finished at 2-1. And unfortunately, we're out in the semi-finals. I've got 2,000 coins left, but the team is a mess. Leighton Baines is injured. We've got 2 or 3 players out of contract. So it's up to you guys. Do you want to refresh the team and go for the cup again, or shall we start again and use a different squad? If I'm going to start again, it will be either a La Liga squad or a Spanish national team. So let me know in the comments whether you want me to continue and go for the cup, or start again with either a La Liga squad or, you know, a Spanish national side. And also, I've got a couple of videos on my phone from the Chelsea-Napoli game last night. If I could sort the audio out on those, would anyone be interested on seeing those uploaded to the channel as well? Let me know about that down below, and leave the video a like if you could. And I will see you in a couple of days with the road to Division 1.